Me? Good.
You, because it's morning and I can't talk.
Okay, good morning. We
Good
are
morning.
at the NEC Restoration Show in association with Practical Classics, and we have our little friend behind us, and he is on the Gay Classic Car Group stand. Just as that man walks into shot. Hello, man. Hello.
So we're here to do a few jobs. This is a restoration show, so we're actually working. We have our overalls on, and we've got a few jobs to do on the Cinquecento. So let's go over there and have a look to see what jobs there are, and we can get that man out of the shop.
Yeah.
Today is Saturday. Yesterday, by process of elimination, was Friday. We were incredibly busy all day Friday, so we did basically zero filming. We have a friend behind us called David from Indecisive Auto, if you flip around 180 degrees.
Good morning, David. Now that we've got our handy cameraman, thank you, David, very kind of you.
Thank you.
What's your YouTube channel again?
Indecisive Auto.
Indecisive Auto.
There we go.
There you go. Thanks. I'll watch Indecisive Auto because he's an excellent cameraman. So if you're not in shot, you can blame him. Right, what are we doing today?
Well, today we're trying to do some of the jobs on the car that we wanted to do yesterday, which is repair driver's seat is the main job. We have managed so far to remove the cover off the driver's seat. It took flipping ages, and there might be some B-roll footage here of some of that. I've unpicked with my little unpicker the panel that was torn. So next job is to whip out my sewing machine and actually start sewing in the new panel into the driver's seat. Once we've done that, we've got number plates to fit, we've got a headlight to fit,
That's my job.
Steering wheel badge to fit. We're going to refurbish some badges. We're going to cure dashboard rattles because there's a hamster having a very unpleasant time behind the dashboard, and no comment. And the speedo cable needs greasing. So if we manage to do all of that by the end of Sunday, we'll be doing very well.
Yes. We are on the Gay Classic Car Group stand, which is basically set in 1976 Grace Brothers, going
Obviously.
by the way we're working.
Yes.
So this is the line of innuendo, so anything about tight nuts, knobs getting in shot, our large tools, all on this side. Then we step over onto this side where David is, and it's like, oh hello, welcome to the Gay Classic Car Group, where today we will be doing some work on this car.
On our driver's seat, it was really worn there on the bolster, and so we have managed to source a Polish driver's seat where that piece was in perfect nick, which means I now need to sew it into our existing seat so that we keep the rest of our seat, and we have the new panel sewed in on that side. We couldn't reuse the full Polish driver's seat because that was worn on the other side, because obviously the driver's side on the Polish car would have been worn on the way in. So I've had to unpick that panel off the Polish seat, unpick the panel that used to be here off our seat, and now we are going to be getting my trusty little Bernina sewing machine out and seeing if we can marry these all up again into one whole complete seat cover that will fit onto the car and look pristine and brand new.
So Jamie that sold us the car, the last time he went to MOT he had some problems with this headlight, and at the time the only headlight he could get was the Cinquecento Sporting, which is the sexy version of the Cinquecento, and to sex it up what they did was they fitted it with black liners around the headlights. So unfortunately our car should have like a cream liner or a grey liner, which means that it's looked like it's had a black eye for about the last 6 months when it's been with us. But we have managed to track down the right headlight, and we are going to take this one out. By the way, this is so easy. One bolt and literally 2 clips on this. And I'm trying to work out how the other clip comes out. I think I need a screwdriver. But yeah, this is literally the easiest thing in the world. Old cars for the win. We have the headlight on the workbench. By the way, lovely Rover P5 behind us. That's one thing that's actually really interesting about the GCCG stand, is that there is actually a lot of variety. So when someone comes onto the stand, there's usually something here that they like. So if they're not into like 90s stuff like our Cinquecento, there's 60s stuff, there's 70s stuff, there's 90s things is there as well. And you know, there's always something for everybody. But anyway, back to the headlight. So we have taken our headlight off. This little spring clip comes out, and the indicator just comes apart. It is literally the simplest thing in the world to work on these old Fiats. And that is one perfectly good Cinquecento Sporting headlight. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's just unfortunately the wrong color. Anyway, let's go find the other headlight. Voila, even in Fiat packaging. Do you know that bit where you kind of look at it and go, did I buy the right side? Yes, I bought the right side. We're good. All good. Good and golden. Clips in, bulb is in, all's good, like so. This, I'm gonna go take this over to the washrooms and give this a little bit of a clean up. Hello. It's all right, this bit's getting edited out. I'm just trying my winky thing.
I've already seen your filthy posts.
This hooks on to the little bracket that sits at the side of this. And there's a little indentation there, securely held on just with a simple spring. So let's go back and get it refitted. So on this side of the car, there is just pins which go into plastic slots in the bodywork. And this side has got a screw. So simple as that. Little bolt on the back has to go on. I think we can safely say that's a win.
God, I hope I remember how to put this back together again after all this.
Are you a little worried?
Peril.
Drama.
Peril and drama.
Excitement. We have taken the dashboard out of the Cinquecento. Again, very simple. Actually, just Allen keys here. Couple of little plastic clips and 2 more Allen keys in the back of there. This rattles quite a bit in a sort of a very squeaky Italian plastic way. So we got some little bits of felt, sticky back plastic. Yeah, it's like Blue Peter, sticky back plastic. And we've kind of lined the back of it to take all the squeaky noise out of it. So we're going to see if that makes any difference. We've lubed up the speedo cable. The problem with the right-hand drive cars is the speedo cable is actually quite long. So it means that if it comes for replacement, it's mostly left-hand drive ones that are available. The right-hand drive ones are very hard to get. So we've lubed it up because we don't want to have any issues with the cable snapping. It is a little bit bouncy at a kind of round about like the 10-15 mile an hour mark. So it kind of makes me a little bit worried that maybe it might be on its way out, but hopefully, as I say, it's not. But yeah, we're going to put this back in the car, and hopefully that's the end of our squeaky, rattly dashboard. We'll give it 15 seconds. That's about as much as I think of anybody can actually stand. Someone's like putting a seat back together again. Okay, so we're taking this off. Oh, didn't that come off so easy? Not at all of like, oh, here's one we prepared earlier.
I know, it's amazingly clean underneath that as well.
Yeah, it's literally like as if it was like cleaned in advance.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have our new Fiat badge, which is incredibly sticky. So let's see if we get this in one go.
Oh, hello. Oh my goodness, that looks so much better.
So Cinquecentos did not come with this steering wheel. It's shown with like a pan round. They were the last year of production. They started fitting Seicento wheels. So that's why everybody in the comments goes, "That's got a really strange wheel on it." And they go, "Oh, it's an airbag." And we're going, "No, it's not an airbag." And they go, "But it looks like an airbag." I'm going, "Yes, I know, it does look like an airbag, but no, it's just a piece of plastic. That's all it is." And some wires. There you go. There endeth the lesson on Cinquecentos with Seicento steering wheels. Another job complete, courtesy of Bulldog BDX.
I'm just screwing.
I know. I'm trying to get you in shot, but your knob's in the way.
No, that's a shame.
How's your nuts? Are they getting any tighter?
My nuts are a bit tight now, yeah. I just couldn't get my nuts in the hole earlier.
It's a big problem.
It is.
Big problem.
Big issue here on the GCCG stand. But anyway, I have finished reupholstering our driver's seat. I am literally just screwing in the nuts. No, I'm not screwing in the screws. It's not better, is it?
No.
2 more to go. Yeah, that is done. Seat done, finished. I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm so glad to be crossing this one off. Woo! really happy with that.
Ah, got a little bit of paint. So that needs to be like cleaned up.
Yeah. Still.
Fiat badges refurb.
So we have one more job left to do.
Fit new number plates.
Absolute duplicate dealer plates for Fish Brothers Swindon, and they look fantastic because they really lift the car. And I think a couple of months ago you took this car to Cars and Coffee and somebody sat on the bonnet and you lost your 5H1T with them. And I think that the number plates might have been part of that because they made it look like a shabby old car.
Yeah.
And the bright white number plate on the front now makes it look like, wow, this car is concourse.
Yeah. It just needs a really good clean.
Yeah, the whole car needs a clean and polish because it really hasn't been done since we bought it.
Yeah.
It really needs it.
I'm exhausted now.
We are done. We are absolutely knackered, but we have ticked every single thing off our list.
This is a 3-day event, but we actually want to see some of the actual other cars,
Yeah.
not just this one.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we're going to spend more time going around.
It's been wonderful though. It's been a really great
Yeah.
couple of days. Loads and loads of people have come to visit us on the stand. People who watch this channel, people who watch my channel, people who just know us from Twitter, friends, lovers.
We don't
We're
have
not
enemies.
bothered. No.
We don't.
Anyway, and it's been really nice chatting to people and getting, just to know them a bit more. And that's what this is about as well.
Because all of this stuff is stuff that we've kind of put off to do for the show.
Yeah, and
To give us a reason to kind of be here.
Yeah, and to give us something to do. But ultimately, if we didn't manage to do any of them, it didn't matter because we could drive the car home.
Yeah,
still.
we could put the seat back even with the foam on it and drive it home. It wouldn't have been a problem.
Anyway, that's enough of us prattling on. All right, I'll do.